Good afternoon, good evening sa inyong lahat. This is your mentor Neil, and today guys, the two parts yung tatalakayin natin for today. Yung first part is all about yung market status sa Philippine market kasi maraming mga stocks again yung nag-sell off. So titingnan natin at baka for those who are as well following me live today ay baka makapagbigay ako ng bonus na tip for all of you. The next part of our live session today is all about yung open portfolio. So this is all about my open trading live in the US market. At titingnan natin yung status at recently I got some winning stock with SPCE, that's Virgin Galactic. And yesterday was KR or what's that? Kruger. Ba yung KR? Let me check just to make it sure. Kruger. So Kruger yesterday was a big winner. Today naman yung SPC. So right, today tingnan natin yung mga nag-sell off na stocks. Kasi maraming naku-confuse yes, today. Actually, yesterday kung nasa Philippine time zone ka. Ako na nandito ako sa European time zone at ano pa lang dito, 8:17 PM Tuesday. Alright guys, so let me check. So ayan, haba. So yun nga, yun nga yung yung sinasabi ko dito sa sa using the strategy that I'm using, that I'm really not buying kung yung price ng isang stock ay malayo sa EMA 21. At tingnan niyo kung halimbawa kahapon na bumili ako ng ABA. ABA is way above EMA 21. EMA 21 is at 0.90 while the low of yesterday was situated at 0.99 and the high of 1.18. So kung bumili ka sa range na yan, malamang ay nasa negative PNL ka ngayon kasi nag-drop yung ABA Core with negative 16%. So, ang gagawin natin dito guys, hindi naman to buy signal agad. Malakas pa yung sell-off dito. So, basically ang nangyari ay a retest of previous breakout point. Tapos makikita nyo na meron siyang konting buying pressure na pagkatapos ng mag-drop sa previous breakout point around 0.76. Yan. So, tingnan din naman natin yung So, okay. So, haba, yung gagawin nyo dyan, magantay kayo ng 1 or 2 more days kung ano mangyayari sa price action. So, basically, ang kailangan nyong i-break dito is yung high ng previous day, which is at 1.0. Kailangan makarecover dito yung price bago pa man tayo mag-set up ng bullish trade or buy order. At kailangan din, kung bullish pa rin tayo sa stock na to, kailangan hindi bumaba yung price below 0.78, which is the low of yesterday. So, breakout above the high of yesterday means that meron pang upside si ABA. Pero breakdown below 0.78, meaning to say, continuous yung pagbagsak nito at malamang babalik sa monthly pivot at 0.67. Right. So, marami pang stock ang katulad ni ABA. So, tingnan natin. So, i-run ko muna yung screener ko. At kunin natin yung hindi to. Mali. Okay, like for example, yung VUL. VUL. So, kagaya nga ng sinabi ko sa inyo, that is a previous live session or previous live ko dito sa FB. Si Aba noong January 20, nandun na sa above ng R5. Nag-pull back to the EMA 21. Then nag-bounce, balik na naman above R5 and then pull back again back to the EMA 21. So, ang problema dito, is that meron tayong wide range bearish bar and the price closed just right at the EMA 21. Although still bullish, pero considering na meron tayong wide range bearish bar, then we have a limited upside here. Kung bibili tayo sa current price, which is I'm not yet advising, yung upsides dito is at 1.90. Kasi this is a resistance or supply zone already up to 2.15. So malakas na or this is a relatively strong resistance area. So, however, kung sa susunod na mga araw yung ABA ay mag-maintain at hindi siya mag-drop below 1.4, we can say that mayroon pa itong chance na umangat. However, sa ngayon, hindi ko muna masasabing may buy signal tayo unless meron tayong bullish na candle near to the EMA 21 or let's say a doji candle or a pin bar. So, depende sa mangyayari. So, watch and see lang muna kaya ba. So, mga ganitong klase ng setup na meron wide range bearish bar, it's much better to wait and see. Alright, so tuloy natin. So, marami talagang nag-drop. So, tingnan natin yung mga kilala, mga recently na nag-rally like BSC at AR. So, BSC, nag-stop siya sa R3 which is above EMA, nag-bounce sa EMA 21. Pero, nung nag-bounce, yung bounce candle, bearish. I mean, yung high niya is above R5, then nag-drop up to R4, then sinundan ng another bearish candle. So it means to say that si BSC gusto pa niyang bumaba. So kitang-kita nyo naman na solid na bearish candle. So malakas yung sell-off dito. Malamang ay mapupunta si BSC sa monthly pivot around 0.45 to 0.4 area. So wait and see din. So wala akong buy signal dito kay BSC. Isa pa dito yung AR. So AR. Okay, almost the same si AR kay BSC. Nga lang ay hindi ganoon ka strong. So sorry. So nag-drop down pa, then bearish, solid na bearish candle. Nag-close yung candle below the EMA 21 which signifies that potentially pwede pa itong bumagsak up to the monthly pivot which is around 0.0030 to 0.0025. So bearish pa rin tayo kaya So imagine nag-drop siya ng 29%. So importante talaga guys yung position sizing sa trading kasi halimbawa kagaya nito. Tapos let's say meron kang 100k Tapos bullish ka kay AR. So let's say for example January 25 yesterday. Si AR, kita mo yung candle na parang aangat. Doji siya pero green candle. Tapos you believe that it will go up. So nilagyan mo ng let's say 100k mo, nilagyan mo ng 100k all in. So pero kung i-analyze natin ito technically, yung stop loss mo kung bibili ka sa 0.0071 sa setup na to, yung stop loss mo is nasa previous day low sa baba ng lowest point ng previous day candle which is Linagyan natin ng buffer which is at 0.0040. So yung point na yan is basically 44%. Ngayon, kung kung mag-position size tayo dito, kung meron akong 100k, and in 100k, I only want to lose 1% to 2% on my trading capital. So at least yung money at risk is between 1,000 to 2,000. So most of the professional traders, nasa 1% per trade yung risk. So kung mayroon kang 100k, it means that you are only willing to lose 1,000 pesos. So how many shares will you buy considering that you have that your entry is 0.0032 cents away from your entry price. So i-divide mo yan, yung 1,000 divided by 0.0032. So anong sagot dyan? 1,000 divided by 0.0032. So yung bibilhin mong shares for AR is 312,000 only. Nothing more, nothing less. So that kapag nag-drop yung price sa stop loss mo, stop out ka, then you only lose 1,000. Ang problema kasi yung mga traders na hindi position size, they believe and they have already in mind na meron na silang bias na that the next day or 2 days yung pera nila na all in sila 100k ay magiging double or even more, or let's say 50% gain in just 1 or 2 days. So diyan ang problema kasi nagte-trade pa lang tayo or hindi pa tayo papasok sa trade or maglalagay pa lang ng buy order, meron na tayong bias. Bias natin na is that we want to win. Pero hindi na natin iniisip kung papaano naman kung matatalo, di ba? How much am I going to lose if I am not right? And remember guys, that in trading, it's a game of probability. And like what I said in the previous session, that no matter how perfect is the setup, now no matter how good is the news or catalyst, and every time you place a trade, there is always a probability that you will lose. And because that we have that probability that we will lose, it's very important to protect our capital by setting the correct position size and setting your stop loss and honor your stop loss when it is hit. So no more excuses. Pag na-hit yan, automatic out ka na. But you need to make sure that when you are setting your stop loss, you are setting it or placing it at a logical point, a logical level. When I say logical level, it means that yan ang level na kung tamaan man, ay may potential na talagang mag-change yung trend. From uptrend, magiging downtrend or magiging sideways. So, very important in trading that when we are wrong, we are only losing a small percentage of our capital. But when we are right, we want to maximize that. So, at least 2 times than your risk. So, if you are willing to lose 1,000 pesos per trade, then we want to make twice or more for that. So by average, normally nasa 2 times. So for example, we want to risk 1,000 pesos, then we are looking for 2,000 pesos gains in every trade. So maliit lang, no? Because that is trading. So it depends on your capital. The bigger is your capital, of course, the bigger is your reward. But the bigger also is your risk. So, ang problema kasi maraming mga nagtitrade, actually 90% of those traders are always looking for get rich quick scheme. Yung bang gusto nilang manalo agad or madoble agad yung pera nila in few weeks. So that is impossible. If you are thinking in that way, you are not thinking in a realistic way, and the goal is not very realistic. So again, guys, it's very, very important. Trading is a marathon and not a sprint, right? So that's it about yung masasabi ko about trading about Philippine market. So let's check kung meron tayong mga bonus dito na pwede nating trade for the next day. Let's see. Let's run my screener. So again, guys, if you would like to get my latest stock updates, wherein I am sending it via email, you may subscribe to my weekly stock updates in both Philippine market and US market. I have also a group for Philippine market and another group for the US stock market. Right. So let's check my screen stocks. So as I see, IMI just broke out from a key resistance level. And right now, today, nagkaroon ng parang doji candle. However, it's still green candle or white candle in my chart. So, from this, based on this, mayroong squeeze si IMI. So, because there is a squeeze, ibig sabihin, mayroon itong potential na mas mataas pa na upside up to R5. So, how are we going to trade IMI? Right. So, how am I going to trade IMI is that I will be setting my buy order at the breakout above 12.44 and set the stop at 10.15. So, yung risk na yan is 2.2 pesos. So if you have 100k capital, how much shares will you buy? So if I am risking only 1% of my capital, which is 1,000, divided by how much? Okay, 2.25. 1,000 divided by 2.25. 2.25. That's 444. So i-round up natin mga 400 shares. Okay, so the target price that I would like is twice than this. So twice. So meron tayo dito long position risk reward calculator. So tingnan natin. So kung R5 yung target natin, nasa 1.34 lang yung risk and reward. So it's not yet qualifying my minimum na 1:2. So that's a good one. So let's check naman kung 1 hour yung gagamitin natin na time frame. Okay, so I think for IMI, since mataas yung range ng previous day candle, we can trade it with a short-term trading. So how are we going to do that? So meron tayo ditong point na kung saan nagkaroon ng breakout. So nandyan yung kadalasan na mga buyers. So dyan bumili. At makikita nyo na yung volume yesterday, 2 hours before the market close. Talagang angat yung volume dyan. So malamang dito nag-enter din yung mga nag-trade kay IMI. And going to set so this will be an area here. Then so ang mapapayo ko dito kay IMI is that I will be waiting for a pullback till such time mapunta yung price between this range 10.3 to 11. Now, ang aabangan ko dito yung bounce candle, for example, pullback Then meron tayo ditong engulfing bullish candle at 1 hour. Then you enter, place your stop at 9 point, sabihin na natin 9.95 or 9.9. So, dyan tayo bibili. So, pullback. Yan. So, pullback buy. So, may potential itong magkaroon muna ng consolidation. But if magkaroon man ng biglaang pullback na kung saan yung pullback ay talagang dumiretso below 10.3, then it's better to wait more time kasi if the price is already below the EMA 21, chances are pwede pa itong magpatuloy ng pagbagsak. Alright, so that is my bonus tip for today, IMI. So this can be traded short term. So but tingnan natin yung performance niya in the quarterly earnings. So okay, so short term to mid term, maximum mid term, pero long term hindi kasi yung net income niya the past three quarters, sa third quarter lang siya maganda pero first quarter, second quarter hindi na maganda, puro negative. Alright, so IMI. Again, if you would like to get more of my stock updates, you may subscribe to my weekly stock updates, and if you are interested, just write me on Messenger. Right, so next topic naman tayo guys, I will be cutting this one. Then we will discuss the US stock market. Okay, so this time you will see my screen. I-end ko muna to and then rejoin na lang kayo after this.